Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Lying Thomas & Friends All Engines Go train set that I actually got, which I actually got as one of many things that I actually got for as a Christmas present right around a couple months ago, that I served as the final part of course, pretty much many items that I got for Christmas that I want to dedicate its own episode for sure. And I gotta say, for what it is on its own, I really do think this set is actually a pretty decent one, I'm not gonna lie, for sure. So yeah, I really don't think it's actually anything that great, but it's not terrible either. I do think it's actually a pretty fine train set on its own for sure, and I know some parts of it I just don't think actually didn't work and could use a bit of improving, but the rest actually did translate very well for sure. And yeah, I'm actually intrigued on, of course, the main stuff that I actually do like in that saga for sure. And yeah, I think I know it actually is saying a whole lot for sure, since it actually does carry the All Engines Go label for sure. But I still think it's actually a pretty fine train saga on its own. And that's okay in my book, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. In fact, I'm just gonna sit here pretty much in my normal old spot as usual right up until you come back for sure. So no rush or anything. I'll still be here for sure. So yeah, just me in my chair waiting for you as normal. So yeah. You know, I think given to what I've actually seen for sure, I'm actually really impressed on how nicely set up that entire layout is for sure. It really is quite amazing from what I can gather, and very intriguing, I'm not gonna lie. Although, I guess give it to the Pornhub joke that I actually made in that previous episode for sure. I don't know if pretty much if it's either funny or in bad taste for sure, because yeah, even I feel a little dirty pretty much looking back on it for sure. You know, maybe I think I'm starting to feel bad, pretty much pulling that joke on, of course, our local district attorney for sure. I am beginning to wonder if, on how he would react to that joke I actually made. I mean, if that being the case, maybe I think I should probably send out pretty much a little explanation on what's happening, and maybe I think give him a sincere apology for sure. I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest, since he actually hasn't seen the previous episode. But maybe I should probably work on that, just in case, so yeah. Alright, I guess if how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, it looks like since it has been... Wow, it looks like it's been well over a month since after I actually put out the previous episode for sure. I mean, holy crap, it's really been that long, so... But hey, I guess I needed that time to slow things down on making new episodes for sure, to focus on other things for sure, so yeah. And I guess pretty much if anything, I will only do a new episode for the time being, only if there is one item for sure that would really I would really get that I think is worthy enough for its own episode for sure. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what did I get this time? Well, I guess I might as well pull it up right now. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, a brand new ring light set, as you can see here. That's actually done by the people over at Ubeesize, as you can see from the logo right here, which is, of course, this 12-inch ring light, as you can see here, alongside this tripod, to which it is, and I'm not joking here, 65 inches for sure. So yeah, looks like we actually got ourselves a new one in for sure, and boy, I'm really excited to actually talk about this one for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, seeing how I did manage to finally get this in record time for sure, let's get right to it. Alrighty then, well, so yeah, now that we got the introduction out of the way, we can now go ahead and get ourselves in to officially talk about this one for sure. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, how the hell did I manage to get my hand on, of course, this, as you can see here. Well, allow me to give you guys a little recap, of course, what exactly I'm going to be talking about. Now, if you may recall, years ago on this show, I talked about one of the ring light sets that I actually got as one of my Christmas presents that I got years ago, which I believe is, of course, from my grandmother for sure, and trust me, I have every reason to actually get one of these ring lights for sure, and that's mainly because ever since its popularity sparked in the late 2010s to the early 2020s for sure, pretty much a lot of people have been posting a lot of really great short form videos on, of course, the app, which is, of course, TikTok. So yeah, and I guess pretty much, if anything, pretty much the popularity of that app has actually grown a whole lot for a long time now for sure, and even to this day, a lot of people have been really split down the middle for sure. A lot of people really enjoyed using that app for sure, and it's a really great way to, of course, post short form videos and stuff, while others actually find it to be an absolute waste of time for sure. And I'm not joking when I actually say that many countries, including the United States, have been trying to get TikTok banned for sure, to which I do not support even to this day, and I still find it to be unconstitutional for sure. So yeah, but regardless on whatever people think for sure, there's no doubt in my mind that pretty much, if anything, TikTok has actually been growing a lot of popularity. Not only has it actually pretty much gained a lot of users, many of which have actually made money off of that app for sure. but also it actually influenced other social media companies out there to actually do their own spin on TikTok for sure. Like, of course, you got Facebook and Instagram with, of course, their Reels for sure, and not to mention YouTube as of now with, of course, YouTube Shorts for sure. The latter of which, from people who've actually used it, actually gained a lot of views and subscribers for sure, including myself. To which, yeah, I'm really quite amazed that my channel has got a massive boost in views and subscribers for sure. So yeah, that really is saying a whole lot for sure. And I do hope stuff like this will actually keep on going for sure. Now, I guess when it comes to ring light sets in general, those have actually been sparking a whole lot for sure. Pretty much as, of course, TikTok has been growing a lot of popularity for sure. Now, I mean, granted, there are a lot of tripods and stuff that actually came beforehand for sure for people to actually mount their phones and stuff if they ever want to film anything on their phones for sure. Or, of course, take pictures without using hands for sure. But the ring light sets have actually really sparked a whole lot of popularity for sure. And a lot of people have actually been wanting to get their hands on them for sure. And they're actually very beneficial for sure. So, and of course, and I guess it's no secret on my part because I did use these ring light sets before for sure, and those have played a really big factor in helping out with my TikTok videos in general. So yeah, and I guess if anything, I did manage to get this brand new ring light set straight off of Amazon not too long ago, and I did pay extra for, of course, pretty much some pretty fast delivery time for sure. And yeah, I was lucky enough to actually get this pretty much 2 days after I ordered it off of Amazon, and boy, it really did pay off despite the extra costing of shipping for sure. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, how did I manage to get my hands on this? What's wrong with, of course, your original ring light set? Well, quite frankly, the reason why I've decided to get this new one for sure is because my current one that I've been using for a few years, for while it still turned out great, its lifespan has sadly cut itself short for sure, mainly because the wire where, of course, I plug in the ring light set that generates electricity and stuff to get the ring light going for sure, has actually been cut short for sure, mainly because the wire was getting worn out for sure, all because I had to wrap the wire around for sure, around the ring light for sure, just to keep it in storage for what it is, to which, yeah, looking back, that was probably a big mistake I actually made for sure. So I guess I'd give it to that front. I actually went ahead and actually got this new one for sure, to which, thankfully enough, is, of course, this 12-inch, this 12-inch ring light set, as you can see here, which is actually quite nice, alongside this tripod, pretty much, which is about 65 inches for sure, as, of course, it is established, alongside other stuff that will actually become beneficial for sure, and that doesn't stop there. Oh, no. Because alongside getting that new ring light Sega for sure, believe it or not, I actually got myself this bag for sure. So yeah, honestly, I actually didn't know they actually made bags and stuff for, of course, these things for sure. But this is actually quite amazing. So I guess I give it to that front. I had to get this alongside the new ring light Sega for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, now that we finally got the explanation out of the way, I think it's about time that we finally go over this ring light Sega, as you can see here for sure, and just to see on how it turns out compared to the original one that I actually used some time ago. And for those who are wondering, don't worry, I've thrown away the old one that is, of course, no longer working as we speak. So I think we should be in good hands for sure. So yeah, explanation out of the way. Now we can finally go ahead and talk about this. Alrighty then, well, now that we finally got that out of the way, let's go ahead and now finally talk about this ring light Sega for sure. And I guess for starters, with this ring light for sure, just for starters, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really quite amazing for sure. I guess pretty much of anything, it's still pretty much still from the looks of it, it's still a regular old ring light as expecting for sure. But I guess from what I'm seeing design-wise, I'm really impressed, of course, what I'm actually seeing, like, of course, pretty much the way it's actually pretty much laid out, and, of course, a nice circle actually is quite amazing for sure, and of course, pretty much of anything compared to the original one that I actually did, this one is actually much more beneficial for sure. And they're not lying when they say this is about 12 inches for sure. They really utilize that for sure. And I'm intrigued on, of course, what I'm actually seeing. And of course, it actually does have, of course, some really nice features for sure. Like, of course, pretty much of anything, it does have the power button as expected, to which all I had to do is just go up to it and, of course, hit that, and it would turn itself on, to which I'm actually intrigued for sure. And it does have the plus and minus buttons to adjust the brightness, of course, this for sure, to which is actually quite amazing. And of course, this rotating button, if you want to change up the lighting for sure, to which I'm actually intrigued for sure. This is actually way different compared to the old one that I actually had, so I actually don't mind it for sure. But what actually got me pretty much intrigued, of course, this one is, of course, this slug, as you can see here. What does it do, you may ask? Well, allow me to demonstrate. So yeah, I guess what I got right here is, of course, this clamp for sure, to, of course, and I think that actually does help to, of course, pretty much clamp on your phone for sure, as you can definitely see here. So yeah, you just slip it on, and yeah, it clamps down just like that for sure. And yeah, I think pretty much of anything you can have it horizontal for sure, or of course you can have it vertical for sure. To which I'm actually intrigued for sure, and yeah, I think it is, of course, way too grippy, which is, I guess, is probably one of my main complaints for sure. But this still actually works quite well, and I guess, if anything, the main purpose for this is that pretty much, if anything, I think pretty much when it comes to the ring light, all you have to do is just slip it in just like that, and yeah, there we go. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really quite amazing for sure. I really do think it is actually quite nice for sure. So now I don't have to worry about having the light below my phone and stuff. I can actually have my phone right dab smack in the middle of the ring light for sure, and I think it actually works quite well for sure. So yeah, you can actually have the clamp on that way for sure, or of course, pretty much attaching onto this tripod for sure, to which, yeah, I guess if anything, I'm actually intrigued on, of course, this one for sure. I think the heck of it actually does adjust very well for sure, and of course, pretty much it has pretty much this nice clamp that you can just screw on for sure to tighten up, and yeah, it actually works quite well, and yeah, I think from what I've actually seen, it really is quite amazing for sure, and of course the base actually opens up quite well. But what I do find quite intriguing is that it actually has a locking feature for sure, so that way pretty much if you get this tripod in pretty much the way you want it, you just rotate up a bit to lock it into a place, to which, yeah, like I said, it is, of course, way too grippy from what I can gather, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks like I got secured just fine, and you just rotate it the other way, and it actually unlocks just like that. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, yeah, I'm really intrigued on how the tripod actually looks for sure. And now you might be wondering, how could this be 65 inches for sure? It doesn't look that way. Well, you say that, yes, but once I actually do open it up and actually pretty much getting all the way up for sure. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I actually saying this is a really, pretty much really tall tripod for sure. In fact, if anything, pretty much once I actually attach this for sure, yeah, look at that. I think it'll be taller than me for sure. So yeah. But yeah, needless to say, I really do think it is actually quite amazing for sure. And well, I guess if anything, pretty much I should actually pretty much get this hung for sure. And yeah, that's the one thing I yeah, usually I think pretty much from what I've actually seen, I do think some parts of it I do kind of felt is a little bit too grippy in some areas, but once you actually get the hang of course, trying to get these hung for sure, hopefully I think you might be in for something really quite great for sure. So, and I think hopefully from the looks of it, I think I might get it on the right way for sure. So, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it looks like I got attached on quite well for sure, and hopefully I think it's actually nice and sturdy for sure. So yeah, and what else we got for sure? Yeah, looks like we actually got this nice cable for sure, to which that actually plugs into, of course, pretty much the ring light for sure. So hopefully I think I got it hung just right for sure. So all of which attach onto, of course, this USB pretty much plug for sure, to which thankfully I do have the plug from, of course, the original ring light set that I'm going to plug into, of course, this one for sure. And yeah, we're going to plug this in to see what happens. So, okay, and let's see. Yeah, looks like I think we got it on. So yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell by the blue light, that actually would signify that we actually finally got this on for sure. So yeah, I think it looks like we got it turned on as we speak. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this out and see what happens. So yeah, here we go. Ooh, wow, it's really bright for sure, but yeah, I guess it does look like that. We actually did get it pretty much plugged in just perfectly, and yeah, look at that. It's actually lighting up really great for sure. And I guess if anything, we might as well pretty much try to see what happens if we can pretty much. I think we're actually going to try to see if we can actually adjust the brightness and stuff. Yeah, to which, yeah, I think I guess we can actually play it. So I guess with the minus button, we can bring the light. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So we can bring it down again. Oh yeah, I think that's way too dark. So we can go ahead and bring it up and oh my god, that's way too bright. So yeah, that's one of the things that I do find intriguing with most of the ring light sets for sure. You can adjust it to whatever lighting setting that you want it to be for sure. And let's go ahead and try out some of the other lights for sure. So I think we got this whole white light for sure for stars. And let's see. Okay, I guess might have toned down a bit on the white lighting for sure. But I'm actually intrigued by it. Okay, might have bringing it down a bit more, but it's still good. And let's see. Oh yeah, looks like we got ourselves a nice daylight saying, of course, this light for sure. And let's see. Oh yeah, brought it up a little bit, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. I think it actually does have about 5 light settings for sure. So I'm actually intrigued on how well this actually turned out for sure. So with that said, let's get to the right light setting, and yeah. I think that looks about right. So yeah, that I guess pretty much of anything for what it is. I think it's still a little hands-on as expected, but this actually does work quite well for sure. And I'm actually intrigued on how well this actually functions for sure. So yeah. I guess, if anything, I really am quite impressed on how well the light works for sure. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, how well this actually will do once we actually pretty much try out with, of course, my phone and stuff. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do as we speak, so let's get right to it. Alrighty then, well, looks like it took me a bit of time, but it looks like I finally got my phone, as you can see here, all saying good to go. Of course, the ring light set, and yeah, I gotta say, looking over what I actually see, I really am intrigued on how nicely set up for this is for sure. I really do think it does have a good place for sure in being where it needs to be for sure. And I really do think they did an impressive job, of course, that front. So I think we should be all good to go and actually try to see how well it actually does for sure. And I just have to pretty much turn the sound on just for safekeeping. So. And there's one other thing I need to mention for sure, and that being, of course, this for sure. Now, I guess if you may recall, this is actually a small remote and stuff to actually pretty much to actually sync up to your phone and stuff if you ever want to take pictures or record video. Of course, pretty much. I'm pretty much this for sure. Now, you might be wondering, why am I bringing this up? Well, I guess the last time I actually talked about one of these ring light sets, I think I made a big mistake, and of course, in that said episode where, of course, I did cover my previous ring light set for sure, and that being, of course, I didn't actually realize that this phone, as you can see here, is something to sync up to your phone using Bluetooth for sure, so yeah. I actually didn't realize the heck for sure, but I'm really lucky to finally catch this mistake for sure, so, and that's something we're going to fix up right now for sure. So with that said, let's go ahead and turn the, pretty much the, yeah, I think it looks like we got it on for sure, so let's see what happens if we try using the remote out, of course, on my phone for sure, so here we go. Okay, I think it looks like we got it working, and yeah, it looks like I got myself a good selfie for sure, and yeah, look at that face for sure. I think that is, of course, the true heart of gold, of course, that one, so yeah, that's all fine and good for, of course, pictures and stuff. What about a video for sure? Well, looks like we're going to do that, so let's go ahead and adjust the saying for sure, so hopefully I think I got it right. So let's see what happens if we actually record a video on this. So yeah, here we go. Okay, it looks like pretty much give it to the two different camera angles, as you can see here. Looks like we actually got the video working for sure. So yeah, you can definitely see me pretty much recording, of course, my camera right here. And of course, you can see me on my phone for sure. So yeah, two different camera angles, I'm not gonna lie. And I think this is actually really beneficial for sure. So yeah, I'm really intrigued on how well this actually functions for sure, and yeah, part of me actually did kind of realize I wish I would have actually known about using the remote earlier for sure, but I'm glad I finally did for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and turn it off, and yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think it would pretty much get you, it would get you the idea, of course, of what I'm actually talking about for sure. So yeah, I guess I'll give it to what I'm actually seeing. I'm really intrigued on how well the remote actually functions, and it really does help to benefit, of course, the pretty much on this ring light set, I see a whole for sure. So yeah. Alright, well, looks like I finally got everything taken down for sure now that I finally talked about everything. And yeah, I think it would actually show on how much I really do think this whole ring light set, as you can see here, really functions quite well for sure. But we're not done just yet. Oh, no. I think it's about time that we give the storage test pretty much the thing that he deserves for sure, because we need to actually pretty much get everything in this bag for sure. And for those who are wondering, I'm intrigued, of course, on how well this bag is for sure right at the moment I got it for sure. And trust me when I say I did try this Hanga for sure, and it turned out great. But I want to try it out on camera to see what happens. So with that being said, let's go ahead and put the ring light in first. Alright, yeah, looks like he actually fits quite well, and yeah, given for the fact that this ring light is of course 12 inches, actually it actually does fit well in of course this bag for sure. So, and let's see, can it actually also fit in of course pretty much the other items that I actually got as part of this set? Well, it's gonna be a tight squeeze for sure. So yeah, let's see here. Alright, it looks like I think I got the tripod in just fine, and pretty much get the clamping next. Alright, and I might as well plug in the remote, and I think I might as well also plug in the plugging stuff in there, and okay, yeah, and just for keeping the instruction manual and pretty much the card also goes in. So okay, I think I got everything fitting just fine. So let's zip it up. Okay, oh, miss a plug right there. So there we go, got it fixed. So alright, well, looks like given to what I'm actually seeing, yeah, looks like everything fits well in, of course, this bag for sure. I'm really impressed, of course, how well this bag actually functions for sure. And yeah, I think I also really do love the nice strap where, of course, I can strap it around my shoulder and stuff, to which, thankfully, is, of course, I think this might be adjustable for sure, so I can actually wrap it around my body to make it fit around me for sure. And even these two handles for me to carry by hand for sure. So I think this would really help out in the long run if I ever want to take my ring light set on the go with me for sure. Maybe I might do that for my next convention that I might go to for sure, if I ever do want to film pretty much a video that I'll put up on my TikTok for sure. So yeah, and I guess aside from the ring light set, this bag, as you can see here, it is actually a really great bag for sure. I'm really glad that I actually got it for what it is. So yeah, I'm really impressed on how well it actually turned out, and it's very well worth it in the end. So yeah. Alright, so I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything that I can say about this brand new ring light set for sure. So yeah, I guess overall, I am really impressed on how well this brand new ring light set that I actually got turned out for sure. And I do think this is a really great replacement that I need for, of course, the old one that I actually got for sure. It really turned out great as expected for sure, and it does function very well for sure. So yeah, and of course, let's not forget to mention, aside from the set itself, this bag that I actually got to store in for sure, it's actually really quite useful for sure. I am really impressed on how well the bag actually turned out for sure, and it really did help out in the long run for sure to really store this thing really great for sure. And I think it's a really great way to show that if I would have actually known about these storage bags for these ring light sets earlier, then I think it could have been something I would have actually used for a long while. But I'm glad I got it now for sure. And yeah, I guess it does show that pretty much wrapping the wire around the ring light for me to keep it under storage is one massive mistake that I know I will never make again for sure. So yeah. I think that's what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, but I guess either way, I'm really impressed on how well the ring light seg actually turned out for sure. And I do highly recommend it for sure. They've got a really great listing for that on Amazon for sure. And I did manage to get it straight off of there a couple days ago for sure. That I actually got a really good 10% discount for sure. So that's pretty good money on, of course, my book for sure. So yeah. So yeah, if you got the time and if you want to make your own short form videos and stuff on, of course, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook Reels, and even YouTube Shorts for sure, then I think this ring light that I've actually showed off for sure will actually be a great use for sure. So if you got the time and the money, I do highly recommend getting the Haga for sure. It's really well worth it. Now you might be wondering to yourself, what would that mean for, of course, my old ring light seg that I talked about years ago on this show? Well, of course, there are some things that I need to mention for sure. For starters, is that pretty much of anything, I have officially decided to throw away the old one as we speak, since pretty much it's no longer useful and it's probably, I think, dead as we speak. So yeah, I definitely killed it, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I've decided to throw it out for sure and actually sell on the new one that I actually got for sure. So that would really help out in the long run for sure. So I do hope to make a really good use of this for sure. And I think it would really help out in, of course, my future TikTok videos that I would actually put up for sure. But that doesn't mean everything from my old ring light seg has to be gone for sure. Because what I am going to do is that the tripod from, of course, the old one that I actually got, I am going to keep it for sure, as, of course, it would serve as, of course, pretty much a short second form tripod for me to use that can help film videos and stuff if I ever do want pretty much to mount my camera for sure. So I'm probably going to make use of that for sure alongside one of the mounts for, of course, for my phone for sure. So I think that would really help out in the long run for sure. So yeah, that's, of course, what I'm going to do for sure. So for any future TikTok videos for me to put up alongside other short form videos or just my short form videos in general, I'm going to make use of the pretty much the ring light seg in this back, as you can see here. That would really help out in the long run for sure. So yeah, that will definitely come from there. And I know I've actually got some short form videos that I'm currently putting up pretty much as we speak for sure. And that's way before I actually got this new one for what it is. But hopefully I think I might give off something good for sure. And you're going to be quite surprised once I actually do get those up for sure. But we shall wait and see what happens. But until then, I really love my new ring light seg as expected. And I'm really excited to see on what I'll do to make good use of the heck for sure. Whether it be short form videos that I'll put up on TikTok or, of course, my Facebook and Instagram Reels, or even my YouTube Shorts in general, or just my pictures in general of course, me and my cosplays, or both for sure. I mean, if that be the case, why the hell haven't I actually started making money off, of course, what I'm doing on TikTok? I need to get right on that for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. And yeah, I guess given to that thought alone, I think I might as well end this episode here for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode. And by all means, let me know in the comments down below on what you thought of this one for sure. I would love to know on what you guys think for sure. So So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and don't worry, hopefully if I get some time in my hand, I will put up the next episode for sure, but we shall have to wait and see, of course, on that front, because yeah, since after what I've actually been through with the last season, and trust me, I know season 10 is, of course, the milestone season for sure, but I guess it wouldn't help to slow things down a bit for sure, because I don't want to overwhelm myself for sure. So hopefully with whatever I'll talk about in the next episode, you're gonna be quite intrigued, of course, what I'll be talking about for sure. So yeah, but until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. So yeah, explanation out of the way, now we can finally go ahead and talk about this. Alright. There! I fucking did it! I finally got through this for sure, so... Whew, boy. I think it's about time that I finally got this out of the way, since after the mic keeps on pretty much going out for sure. And man, I guess alongside getting myself a new camera, I really gotta invest in, of course, some brand new fucking microphones for sure. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. Whew. It's okay, Ackley. You can still get through this. You can still get some new equipment. I'm just hoping that if my Patreon actually grows a whole lot more, or of course, pretty much I get a lot of more gifts from my Amazon wish list from my supporters and plenty of others, you can finally get where you need to be. And I think everything that I said out loud, yeah, that's going in, of course, the ending blooper, pretty much at the end of this for sure. So, okay. Yeah, small little rant fast out of the way. Let's go ahead and move on. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wish list on Amazon. and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.